Welcome to Real Reviews. I'm Chase Lee, and this is my first collab review with the Modern Film Critic. And we're here to review The Blue Jasmine, and that is a Woody Allen movie, which means you know by now this is probably his second or third movie to come out this year. The guy pumps him out like a factory worker. So let's get into it. Now, when I saw Midnight in Paris, it renewed my love for Woody Allen, I guess. To me, he's kind of like a hit and miss. When he hits really good. When he misses, it's kind of like floats there. But this one is a hit, and I'll tell you why. The directing. Woody Allen directs a very interesting movie on someone who's moving on from their past marriage and has to go with their adopted sister, and they're both. The cool thing is they're both adopted, so it's kind of funny. But Woody Allen structures this movie to where you see what's happening in the current time, and then it splices to what happened in her previous marriage, which is kind of cool. It's a nice non-linear story, and I'm a sucker for those. So it's put together very uniquely and not traditional, just straight through. It's actually jumping everywhere, but it flowed really well, and I think he constructed a very well done movie. Like, that's the best way to put it. The acting. Cate Blanchett knocks it out of the park. Now, here's the deal. When you watch a movie and an actor is so convincing that you don't think of them as the actor, you think of them as their character, yeah, it happens sometimes, and Cate Blanchett did it for me in this one. She was so believable, I actually thought that she was her character and not her, which is a huge compliment to an actor, so that's awesome. Louis C.K.'s in it. He's great. I don't know why. I love that guy. Alec Baldwin's in it as her previous husband. What's his name? Bobby Cannavale. He's really awesome. I like him in everything he's in. He plays a grease monkey in this, but everyone does a great job, including Cate Blanchett. I will guarantee you she'll be nominated for an Oscar for this. And you know what? If I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't win. She's actually my favorite leading female performance this year, hands down. The cinematography, it's a Woody Allen movie. It looks like an old movie. Even in the beginning logo of this movie, the music starts and you're just like, all right, I'm in a Woody Allen film. We got some trumpets blaring, and we're gonna kick back in our kickers or whatever Woody Allen calls them. We're gonna sit back and watch this. But yeah, it's got the Woody Allen feel to it. There's really nothing more to say. Like I said, the editing, it's paced together really well. I really enjoyed it for how it was non-linear. I love those movies, sucker for them, like I said. But overall, I give it a 9 out of 10. This was a strong movie. Like, I loved this movie as much as I loved Midnight in Paris. Like, because I saw that in 2011, so it was 2 years ago, and that was an awesome Woody Allen movie. So that's back to his roots right there. So, yeah, 9 out of 10. I thought it was pretty good. What does the Modern Film Critic think of it? What do you think of it, buddy?
Thanks, Real Reviews / Chase Lee, for having me in this collaboration review. We are reviewing Blue Jasmine. I will not go into the plot because I'm sure you already have already, so I'll tell you what I think about it. I loved it. I had such a great time with this film, and it's mostly for the performances. I love this movie so much just to see these people act. The story's good, and I'll get to that later. But everyone's performance in this film, especially Cate Blanchett and Alec Baldwin, were phenomenal. Louis C.K. is also in the film, and he's good. He's not in it for too long, but for the time he wasn't, he was good. I can't remember the rest of the cast names. I just know everyone did a great job with what they were handed, and I was interested all the way through, even though I couldn't really relate to anyone because, they all have millions of dollars and they're all rich and things like that. I really couldn't, and I wasn't really, enthralled in it, I guess you could say, as much as I could have been, but other than that, I had a blast with this movie, and seeing these performances and seeing everything unfold and things like that, and the way the plot is handled is definitely non-linear. It's told through flashbacks. We get present time, then we get flashbacks, then we get present time and flashbacks, and then you see what kind of person Alec Baldwin really is when it comes to romance and business. You find out that he's just not a good person, and Cate Blanchett, her character, Jasmine, is is not a good person, really. I'm battling back and forth with these characters. No one's really that good in the film, except for her sister, but you can still relate to her more because she's went through so much stuff. She's not a good person, but she is in the lowest of lows. She's in a horrible condition, and her performance in this film, I was like, no one else could have played that role except her. Cate Blanchett did phenomenal, and Alec Baldwin played the best, like, cheating husband. I'm rich, I don't care about anyone but myself and my business. He blew me out of the water too. He was great as well, but I like him in most everything he does, especially in Friends. He was great in Friends, but all of his performances, whenever I saw the cast list, I was like, Alec Baldwin, I'm expecting nothing but greatness from him. And everyone was great with the performances. Like I said, I loved the way the story was laid out. My only thing I didn't like about the film is there were some scenes that were definitely filler, scenes that weren't really needed. And other than that, I'm going 4 out of 5 for this film. Performances was great, the story was great. Like I said, this isn't a long review because I didn't go into story, I didn't go in too much depth. I had a great time. If you love small independent films, it is a great one to see. If you liked Mud and things like that, it is a wonderful film to see at this time with big blockbusters. I always enjoy these little independent movies that come along and surprise the heck out of you. Like I said, performances, all of that are great. 4 out of 5. Thanks, Chase Lee, for having me on your collaboration review. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm the Modern Film.
Thank you once again to the Modern Film Critic. His YouTube link and Facebook link are down below. It's YouTube/Modern Film Critic, Facebook Modern Film Critic. Go like him, subscribe to him. He's a good guy. I hope we do more collabs in the future. And thanks for watching Real Reviews. I'm Chase Lee, and tune in next time for whatever I review next. It's actually The World's End. There's the spoiler. That's what I'm reviewing next. Alright, see you guys later.